I've been working on this game for a while, and this is one of the bosses from the game, and he's not bad, but I felt like there was something missing. When I play actual Dark Souls, I get a very different feeling from fighting the boss, and I've been wondering what that is for a while, but I was playing it recently, and then I was playing Lies of P also, and I realized that something that they both do well is you don't really feel safe where you are. You feel like you are constantly being pressed by this boss, and he keeps on attacking relentlessly, and you have to keep on dodging away, and you have to look for opportunities to heal because he's going to be hitting you any second, so you have to learn his moves and see where those timings are. And this is something I realized that my game isn't doing well, and it's something that I really need to improve if I want to deliver on that feeling of a good Souls-like. So I made a list of things that I wanted to add that I thought would improve the game, and I think the biggest thing is let's add a new attack where he can jump up from across the stage and stab the ground, and you have to dodge out of the way to avoid being hit. Because right now he just kind of walks towards you until he gets within range, and then he has some lunge attacks that he can do, but it's actually pretty easy to stay away from him. It's easy to avoid him. Let's have something that he can use to close the distance a lot to show, hey, this guy's serious, this guy's going to beat you up, and you gotta be on guard. Okay, so I animated this attack. So a new attack, you have to start with the animation of it. So here I am animating. It took kind of a long time, a few hours, and I ended up with something that was okay, that I wasn't completely happy with, but I think it will probably work all right. And then on to the next step. Okay, right, so I added into Unreal Engine. I need to create an animation montage off of that animation that I exported from Blender. I need to add this attack to the AI system. So I added, into this whole system that I've set up that assigns probabilities based on distance to what attack is going to happen at any given time. And every enemy has this table. So I need to add it into here if I'm going to have what I'm just going to call attack 4, which is our dive attack. And then also I need to add some animation notifiers to my animation montage. So I notice a bug where the attack starts prematurely and then repeats. I add more checks that we're not already attacking when we try to begin a new attack, and that seems to solve it, so I move on. I see another issue where the slam doesn't get close enough. This is because the lunge target was calculated at the beginning of the lunge, but we need a more aggressive option, so you have to roll away to avoid the attack, and you can't just run away from it. So we're going to add a flag to lunge to follow the player while the lunge is executing. That is, we're going to recalculate the attack target, essentially, as we're flying through the air, so that even if you run away, it's still going to land right on top of you. Now, the attack aggressively follows after these changes, but somehow the repeat attack bug has returned. So I fixed that again. It's very intermittent, but maybe I was pulling the wrong Blackboard data. I think I fixed it, but maybe not. I'm just going to move on and see if I can narrow it down later. So the new attack seems okay, but my hitboxes don't feel quite right. Let's put capsules around the enemy weapon to have long and thin hitboxes instead of spheres. So currently I have spherical hitboxes, which you can see in this screen right here. And I want to add new capsule hitboxes to every weapon. So I have to go through and add a capsule essentially to every weapon. So I do that. Here's the capsules playing in the fight now, and they look pretty good. And the fight is a lot harder just with these changes already. So every attack will hit you if you don't block or dodge. It was a problem before where, depending on where you were standing, you could actually avoid the attack as it came down, because again, there's spherical hitboxes and you've got a long staff, which is like not really the right shape. It's not a spherical shape, but you know, it's the shape of a capsule. It can be. Anyway, it's hard to find openings to heal. You have to be careful with your hits and leave enough stamina for dodges. So that's feeling much more like an aggressive fight already. I went ahead and I added running while you were locked on, which I think is an important thing. I also turned off the collision capsule for the boss while in the air, because even though he's in the air, his collision capsule still stays on the ground and can collide. A little bit of magic. Okay, so it looks pretty good at this point, but the dive attack overshoots sometimes, and the animation still ends prematurely, creating an unreliable recovery window, which I see as a bad thing. So eventually I fixed the animation restarts. It was caused by a delay, delayed action clearing, and thinking that something only ran once, but it actually ran twice. So, okay, let's look at the final fight. I thought it turned out pretty good. Guy is definitely a lot more aggressive. He's definitely coming for you, and you have to be pretty on top of things to get enough hits in on him, and then also dodge them. And of course, in the game, you can level up, you can get different weapons, there are ways to do more damage and be able to take more damage. But, you know, for now, yeah, this fight feels pretty good. I'm pretty happy with, you know, the changes that were made. So, alright, if you want to fight this boss and try it out, there's a demo coming out in October for Steam Next Fest. So definitely go to my Steam page and wishlist this game, so when the demo comes out, you will find out. I'm very excited to share it with everybody, and I'm going to spend the next couple of weeks making final adjustments and tweaks and trying to make sure that it's in the best place that it can be.